Hi, this is Mariele Bautista Rapas from Bachelor of Arts and English, and I am here to explain about the types of stylistics being used in the chosen topic. We will continue to dissect its importance to the chosen writer and the relevancy to the people living this day. Actually, we are here to talk about Edgar Allan Poe and one of his popular prose entitled A Dream Within a Dream. As we can see, Allan is a known American writer and also a literary critic. This topic is actually a related for him being a critic as well. We will continue to analyze his famous prose. But first, I'll read you the poem he made. This poem is made by Edgar Allan Poe entitled A Dream Within a Dream. Take this kiss upon the brow, and in parting from you now, thus much let me avow. You are not wrong who deem that my days have been a dream. Yet if hope has flown away, in a night or in a day, in a vision or in none, is it therefore the less gone? All that we see or seem is but a dream within a dream. I stand amid the roar of a surf-tormented shore, and I hold within my hand grains of the golden sand. How few, yet how they creep through my fingers to the deep. While I whip, while I whip, oh God, can I not grasp them with a tighter clasp? Oh God, can I not save one from the pitiless wave? Is all that we see or seem but a dream within a dream? Now, let us talk about the linguistic stylistic being used in the prose itself. Though, do you have any idea what stylistic means? So, as we have known, stylistic is a technique used by the writer-critic to connect their literary analysis within their literary criticism. It is actually to broaden their linguistic observation and knowledge to critique the words of the writers being given. Stylistics is a branch of applied linguistics concerned with the study of style in text, especially but not exclusively. In literary works, also called literary linguistics, stylistics focuses on the figures, tropes, and other rhetorical devices used to provide variety and a distinctness to someone's writing. It is known that we have four types of stylistics. Now, we will discuss the further help of each stylistics in the next slide. The first one is the reader response stylistics. It is known for being able to stem from the stand of the modern subject's criticism, or commonly called as the reader response stylistics. Actually, in German school, it is being used as a reception aesthetic. We can recognize the figure of the proponent among its modern criticism. It is stated that critics appreciate the words contained on the pages of a text rather than considering the authors of such text. I.A. Richards and William Epson are the people who made this statement as a study. Apparently, reader ceases to be a mere passive recipient from the ideas being outpoured by the text author and is accepted to believe as an active contributor or maker of meanings. The second one is the affective stylistics. Though this stylistic is not far along from the reader response criticism on the process of analyzing someone's work text, it came around as one of the two varieties of a two major stylistic branch. Thereafter, literary stylistic and expressive stylistics. We can distinguish the two stylistics as as expressive stylistics is a writer and speaker oriented focus only at the author's styles and representation and personality, while the effective stylistics is solely based from its reader and hearer and is deeply focused on the consumers. It is also parroted the emotional responses that a reader or hearer acquire amidst the course of interaction in the text they are reading. The third stylistics is the pedagogical stylistics. This type of stylistic portrays the instructional use of the stylistic in which it is to put. Wales is the one to extrapolate that stylistics has been considered as one of the teacher's ready tool for teaching language and literature for everyone, notwithstanding the foreign and native speaker of English. So it means that these stylistics have no boundaries within the person who wants to learn this type of technique. The stylistic is used for so long and are intrinsically linked with the teaching of the linguistic feature of written text for the purpose of forging and understanding of the students for literature and language. It also emphasizes the process of improving students' linguistic sensibilities, which is a huge part of their proactive reading and interpretation. It interlaces within the pragmatic, cognitive, and linguistic function within the range of specific social and cultural contexts. Last but not the least is the forensic stylistics. Came from the word forensic. It is used for the investigation and criminal analysis. So forensic stylistics, and from what I've said, the word itself is correlated to forensic linguistics. In short term, it totaled to having stylistic and application to crime detection. The analysis and use of stylistic language at another language description is already possible to distinguish the author of the said text. It is normally applied to confessional statements to the officers. So that's the four stylistics we can use to analyze the given work of Edgar Allan Poe. Now the part is to distinguish the said stylistic in a dream within a dream. So, we will talk about the prose A Dream Within a Dream. It tackled about the losing hope of one person, the gravity of sadness pulling inwards, making less of a reality. The dream we have within is the only thing we hold on to, for we hope for better days. The in-depth knowledge of finding the goal and purpose of Edgar Allan Poe is still unknown, but reading the prose repeatedly gave me an idea of what he is thinking while writing this poetry. Hope, I think he wants to instill hope to everyone who is in the sinking ship, for even they are swallowed by the big crashing waves, they can still have the happiness and peace they are craving, even just in a dream. For at least in there, they can have everything. The stylistic he used is the reader response in the pedagogical stylistic. Lest we confirm the prose have the attributes of both stylistics technique. Edgar Allan Poe used pedagogical to enhance the knowledge of the reader on their linguistic and literary sensibilities, and how they perceive the said text, confirming new thoughts given much broader sense of idealism. Hence the insinuation of reader response stylistics for the reader are the one to uphold the writer's thought given in the said text. Now that's all. Thank you for listening to this discussion. Goodbye.